Welcome. Today we will speak to you of duality. It has been a term that has caused quite a struggle for humanity. For when one talks of the Creator, they do not talk about the Creator as a dual entity, but rather as a singular entity. Yet we live in a world, by its very construct, is dual in nature. Male, female, night, day, good, bad. These are all examples of the term duality. So how does a human being continue its growth with the duality in its very nature, yet comes from the singular source known as the Creator? When we look at duality, we would tell you that it is simply the balance, and it is the nature of the construction of this planet. But it too is an illusion. It is part of the process, if you will, of the soul or spirit to recognize that there is no such thing as good or bad, right or wrong, male or female, but we simply coexist with those aspects of the duality. It is the dynamics of the process of going through this duality construction that may assist those in the years to come for understanding that it's an illusion, will help you to see beyond the events taking place as either good or bad, or that one side is good and the other is evil, or that one choice is bad or another is good. For up until this point, we have given you many things along the way to assist you in the process, to compensate, shall we say, for the duality of your existence. When we conclude our series, we shall pull all of these things into one place for you to make sense out of this process that you are all going through in the days, the weeks, months, and years ahead. 2012 is fast approaching, and the events are cataclysmic, they're incomprehensible, and they are misunderstood. So by working with these lessons, we'll give you yet a better, a deeper, more profound understanding of your individual purpose as well as humanity's purpose in the weeks, months, and years ahead. We thank you. Today we shall be speaking to you of a culmination of all things that we have brought forward to you up to this point. We are going to begin by talking about the healing aspect of the human being. And again, we would ask that you reframe the term healing, for you are not broken, you are not ill, and you are not sick. Healing is a generic term that you have all used for the purpose of identifying to make oneself better. So the purpose of this culmination of all the teachings to this point is going to end where we start, which is the healing. When we speak to you of the soul's journey here on earth, those of you who are listening must understand that this was a conscious or unconscious, but choice nonetheless, that you made to experience this time forthcoming, we're specifically going to give you the reference point of 2012. There has been much speculation, much conversation, and much communication as to the event itself. It is a celestial event, to be sure. Beyond that, the event of itself is what will mold humanity to become greater than it is now. The opportunity exists in the now to create a better place in the years following the celestial event. Many of you have experienced a sense of loss or grieving, a sense of understanding that your choice to survive or to go forward in 2012 has left you estranged among those that you thought loved you, cared for you, understood you. But that knowingness that you have is the truth. You must stand in that integrity, and with that knowingness comes that responsibility to thyself. To thyself. That is not a selfish thing to be. It is one that comes from strength. When you are going through these sets of emotional stages, much fear shall come forward. That fear is what you do not need to suppress. What you need to do with that fear is to acknowledge it and then replace it with the opposite emotion. When we go back to the healing, when a human being stands in their truth and their knowing, there is a vibration that's emitted that's almost tangible by others around them. If you begin your process in earnest today, you will begin emitting this vibration. And with this comes a domino effect in which others will see you standing in your truth, that you're learning to heal yourself, that you're learning detachment, and they too shall rise above from where they are in their moment. "2012 shall bring such a surreal series and chain reactions of events that you must be prepared. You must stand in your truth. You must do your own work. You must help others that have an earnest interest in becoming more than. You must understand that that feeling of loss that you may experience from those who do not understand, they choose not to understand. That is where it is so invaluable to learn detachment. Or if you get caught in the drama of others and their agendas, their paths, then you shall not be standing in your truth, in your knowing, in your integrity. and the events that take place will be doubly difficult for you, we would tell you to find that love, that one that we spoke to you of previously called nirvana. If you could only experience that for 1 second, you will then have the knowing you are not alone. It will vibrate through you much like a battery, assist a toy to play. We use that analogy for the purpose of joy and lightheartedness. For though this be serious and this be extraordinarily difficult to absorb, we tell you you are not alone. Meditate, contemplate, release the fears, the attachments, stand in your knowing, stand in your truth. Recognize that the duality is just an illusion and that you are not separate, or you're not. We are watching the events as they take place, and we promise you there are others who are watching this event take place. There is much assistance on this earth plane. Step up your vibration, communicate, expand, grow, and you will help others who are going through the same thing to become more than what they are, for the purpose of not only surviving 2012, but creating a brand new, beautiful world here on Earth. We love you. We are done.
For supporters of ancient alien theory, the verdict is already in. They believe that aliens visited many of Earth's earliest cultures thousands of years ago. But is it possible? Are extraterrestrials responsible for the sacred creation myths of the first human civilizations? Might they have tampered with our DNA? Are humans themselves aliens from another planet in the heavens, or even from another time? While man continues to search for these answers, the questions remain. If they came here, what was their mission? We call Earth home. But with perfect conditions for life, could it be a beacon, calling out to other intelligent civilizations that may exist in the universe?